All right. It's been a while since I last played because my life got busy and Elden Ring came out. What were we doing? What was going on in the game? Let's look at our journal. Hunt for Velicalis, Thornwood Banner. Oh yeah, we did Thornwood. Need to get some cash to buy some stuff. I don't need roads. Erudite Academy. Link 3 Academy portals using the key. Oh yeah. I remember this. There was a portal back near like the first town, right? I think I might have unlocked that one. And now I don't really know. I'm not 100% sure where any of the others are. Let's look. Clockwork Kingdom and Endless Realm. Okay, we'll find those then. Safe Passage, Sky Sailor nearby, been ferrying goods, Clockwork Kingdom. Oh, that's what's his name, Michael. Trancor, Gold God War Vedden, Hallow Town, told you about Aristide's Rock, where the legendary battle was fought. However, you won't be able to visit unless you have an access to an airship. Golden Typhus. Yeah. I'm still really curious about this. Thornwood Manor. We need to get cash for Thornwood to try and buy furniture and stuff, I guess, and upgrade the grounds. I want to get into the mines, or I guess the garden, and then the library access seems pretty valuable for us. Okay. Oops. I need to remember how I had my keybind set. Controls. Oh, you know what? I've probably been playing on controller, and I'm already forgetting. Yep, I was forgetting. Okay. That leads to the academy, I think. I think maybe we just head somewhere. I think maybe this is the best bet for me, is just heading somewhere and hoping we figure it out. Yeah, that sounds right. Like, I've done a lot. I'm still curious where the Typhus is. I really don't have a clue on that front, but it's probably fine, right? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. There we go. Is there anything in here? I just want to make sure there's no interactions with anything. No. Oh, oopsie. I teleported. That's fine. Is there anything I can sell right now in my inventory? I don't remember how to put my weapon away. There we go. Nope. There we go. All right, what can I sell for some quick cash? Okay, so they'll only buy stuff that aligns with the things that they are offering, apparently. Yes, okay. Interesting. Holy crap, I have a lot of shuriken. Yeah, none of it's gonna really get me a lot of money. How much cash do I have? 179. I guess I could buy furnishings. Right? Buy the glorious silk. Why not? Okay. Now let's go up here. Is this the airship dock? I don't remember. Yeah. Academy portal's now active. Let's go. All right. So we did that. That's what I wanted to do. Valuable and important. Door is barred from the other side. Trying to like finagle my way through. I guess you probably come from up there. Maybe. There we go. Okay. Now how do I do this? Oh no, that's not collision. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure how to get up there. Interesting. Doesn't seem like there's any like things to interact with. Let's like rub up against this to see if there's any illusory walls, because we found out that there just are straight up walls that can be walked through, which is interesting. Ugh, what's down here? And have I ever been down here? Oh, I guess this is like the back slums area. Yeah. Cool. Oh, what? Have I been down here? Oh, running is... I am remembering the keybinds now. It's funny. Oh, and this is just the Thieves Guild, I guess. Yeah, it's this place. Oh, you stole that artifact from Berwig's house. Gotta admit, I'm impressed. I had you down as a quitter for sure. The client's gonna be real happy with this. You've earned your pay and then some. Okay, that's all she had to say. Here the guards know about this place. Turn a blind eye. Lost purse. Let's see what you're selling. Outlaw furnishings. Cosmic cloak. Woven from the thread of silk slugs raised in special shrouded enclosures which only allowed them to look up at the wheeling cosmos overhead. Huh. Can't carry any more lockpicks. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if there's any value to me keeping any beer, so I guess we can sell it. Very valuable. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm just at the point where I gotta move forward a bit somehow. We have to find a way to move, so I'm gonna try to go to Thornwood Manor and see if there's anything there. Because currently, to me, it feels like that's kind of our biggest outstanding. But I guess I could also go to the Clockwork Kingdom or the Endless Realm, because we do have those open, because we did make friends with the Emberian. Let's look around. I could probably sell throwing knives, just because I have so many of them. It could be a decent source of income. Maybe I'll do that, actually. I don't know. I don't know if it's worth it or not, because having a lot of them is very nice. I wrecked that guy. Oh yeah, there was like a quest ostensibly around here as well. I already did this part. There was the guy, the heavy guy who like couldn't move. I don't know if he was actually heavy, but he was like in a shell or something, I think. Not sure. I don't remember the specifics. This is what happens when you play 17 games at once and you have to remember all of their little details. This is like the one time where a game actually like gets me and I forget stuff. Because normally I'm pretty good at balancing all the different threads, but between this and Moonring and kind of all of the other games I play on a regular basis for the channel, it gets really tough. Because like if I go a week without playing something, right, like which happens very frequently, I just end up kind of losing my train of thought and all my like plans that I had. So that's a bummer. But I guess invariably, kind of, maybe it's a dissatisfying thing to say, but invariably my playthroughs are not holistic as much as I would like them to be. It would be my favorite thing ever to just be able to 100% everything just off the dome while also maintaining a channel that has a regular airing schedule and streaming and working on video essays and writing a book and like all of the things that I do. It's just hard, you know? It's just hard to keep balance. That's kind of why I like these, I call them like offline or like pre-recorded Let's Plays, where I'm not playing them live on stream. There's sort of a pacing to it that is really different from when I'm streaming and having to be on and active for everyone. And I don't know. It's like it's just a thing. It's just a thing that I like. I've thought a lot about like the status of the channel and what it means for me to perform and just kind of make stuff for everyone all the time. And I really enjoy making things and streaming and kind of being live, I guess. But like a big thing is like the Twitch streams. I'm very monetarily incentivized to focus on the Twitch streams, right? Because that makes up a significant amount of my income from this stuff. Really specifically, you know, in any given month, maybe I make $200, $300 off of Twitch. In that same amount of time, I make $5 off of YouTube, right? It's not one-to-one. And that's fine. My YouTube stuff gets very few views, and that's fine. I'm very happy with the audience that we've cultivated on YouTube, and I appreciate every one of you that watches these very deeply. But I do wonder if this is just the mark of live streaming kind of being the future, and like whether or not my channel could really survive based on just the content that I make, you know? Like, if I wasn't doing it live, would people watch? Probably not. And that's fine. I'm not upset about that. But I think the only reason why people watch these pre-recorded things, and when I say people, I don't mean, you know, you all. I mean in just like the general mass. Generally, the reason why people will click on a video like this is because they already like my other content, and this is a game I'm not streaming that they're interested in, you know? And yeah, so that's just, I don't know. It's part of it. It's something I think about. I don't think that's a bad thing necessarily, but it is something that I think about quite a bit. The border guard is working on some kind of word puzzle. He does not look up. Yes. I'd like to cross this gate bridge, please. No. What does that mean? Means you cannot cross. Why not? Entry is forbidden by order of the Clockwork King, but I have a valid passport right here. Such documents are no good in the Clockwork Kingdom. So what do you accept? Exceptions are permitted only by specific order of the king. How can I secure an order from the king? Petitions to its majesty must be submitted by the Machinist Guild in Ferropolis. How do I get to Ferropolis? Cross this bridge, follow the road. Then ask someone else. I am a border guard, not a map maker. So it's across the bridge, which I can't cross because entry is forbidden? Correct. Forget it. The guard goes back to his puzzle, apparently ignoring you. Evidently, you'll need to find some other way into the Clockwork Kingdom. Good luck with the puzzle. Okay, just confirming. I think Clockwork Kingdom is the next logical place to go. We'll see. We'll see how this all goes with me heading there. But yeah. But yeah, with regards to the channel and stuff, like, there's, I mean, the really big quote unquote issue of trying to run the channel is just maintaining a YouTube schedule that is very consistent, that is topical, that gets eyes on the channel, takes a lot of time, and the internet sucks and it's a bad place and I hate it. And there's just, you know, there's a lot that goes into trying to be online for an audience, and like always maintaining for an audience is just hard. It's really hard to make the output that's needed. Well, do you have anything to say that's worth the breath? Can you get me into the Clockwork Kingdom? You're very funny. Cargo, yes, people know. As I am sure a clever customer like you knows, entry to the Clockwork Kingdom is strictly forbidden. Of course, where there is will, there's a way. Go on. Not with Misha, mind. Misha does everything above the board. But if we are speaking in an abstract, as philosophers do, if a traveler much like you were to give a sky sailor, much like Misha, a proper apostatic union passport, then perhaps, in theory, yes, arrangements could be made. Union passport is quite a prize inside the Clockwork Kingdom. Useless for entering, but nowadays most people wish to exit, so philosophically speaking, perhaps this would be a fair trade. Funnily enough, I have a union passport right here. Finally, we are having a serious conversation. Misha will make sure it finds a good owner. So perhaps you are thinking, what if this dashing yet enigmatic sky sailor is just common crook? I would, you know, this guy clearly has a Russian accent. What if he takes my shiny passport, then throws me overboard? Do not have so little faith in Misha. He hands you a crudely drawn parody of an apostatic union passport. Show this authentic travel document to the royal factor in the city of Ferropolis after we land. Good friend of Misha's, she will make sure you can cross the gate bridge in the future. If you wish to fly with Misha again, just find a skiff on either side and flash the passport. Upon Misha's life, you'll have safe passage. How do I find this royal factor? Once you are inside the kingdom, Ferropolis cannot be missed. Big city on stilts, yes. Just outside the city gate, there is a checkpoint with guards. You will find her there, lounging in some fancy office. Passport doesn't look very official. Official? Is this your desire? Official means clerks and stamps, searches and manacles. It is the rack, the strappado, the spell that makes your lungs burn like you're drowning until you betray every faith you have. Yes, Misha knows all about official. But Misha forgets. You are an inquisitor, so you are happy with official, yes? Thanks. I'll give it close. Ready for the voyage? We're leaving soon. Let's go. Oh, neat. I wasn't expecting it to, like, full on show me. Where is the Clockwork Kingdom? Where are we going? Because they said Ferropolis is, like, nearby, or is, like, across a gate bridge, but I don't see it across no gate bridge. It's very pretty. It's a very beautiful game. Very interesting game. I like it a lot. Oh, just raised me up and I guess I'm here. I kind of got geographically lost, and I'm not sure where the gate bridge building was. Wasn't it back there? Oh, Misha just teleports, I guess. Guile looks off towards the mountains with an unreadable expression, then shakes his head. Well, here we are. Home shit home, or what is left of it. Since Misha never goes inland, this is where we part. Misha will not ask your business, and it is best you do not tell. But if you wish to cross the gate bridge, speak with the royal factor. When you get to Ferropolis, keep your head down and trust no one. Understand, you do not wish to be tangled in a machinist intrigue. Thought you said I could always sit with you. The Clockwork Kingdom is impossible to explain, but Misha will try. The countryside is full of corruption, not to mention rogue myrmidons. But the worst danger is the Clockwork King itself. It and its machinist minions. Piss them off and they will make you disappear, poof, like a magic trick. Do not tarry here. Thank you, Mikhail. Do not die. Misha hates to lose a customer. How very friendly. I love a man who does a job. Alright, touch that so we have a new bonfire. Take that. I'm hoping that hanging around here is going to be very lucrative so that I can afford to upgrade my house. Change is a force that sweeps through the sky realms unhindered. None can escape it. The Wiccans tried to resist and were ground to dust, but for some the maelstrom of change is like wind for their sails. In the aftermath of the God War, the Sky Realms had a chance to choose their own masters, but here in the Clockwork Kingdom that was not enough. Their cipher scribes and machinists committed to build their monarch from metal and magic. It was to be a realm where any common laborer could draw on the power of a god, where every belly would be full. But to embrace such drastic change is also to roll the dice of fate, and the denizens here have found their luck wanting. So what do you think, stranger? Though their people like rotting in the barren fields, was it noble of them to try and reach for the heavens despite the risks? We should always strive to be better no matter the cost. She nods. A noble sentiment for sure, but the road to radical change is slippery with blood, and reality is never as sweet as our dreams. But what if that was the cost? What if that is the cost? That doesn't necessarily invalidate the thing we said. What if the answer here is we must always strive to be better no matter the cost, including if the cost is being bad temporarily for a better good in the future? I don't know. That's interesting. This game seems to think that that might not be possible. What is this thing? Some kind of Magitech engine? Poison throwing knife. Okay. Borders closed. Hand over your Union passport. He throws a passport back to you. We don't accept these. Never mind. Okay, so we still haven't found the royal factor. I thought that was this person, because they said if you go in, they'll be near an office, but I guess this doesn't count as Ferropolis yet. We just have to go straight to the actual city first, I guess. Makes sense. I like the music here, and this environment is like, I don't know, more wintry, I guess. So frigid north. It's very cool. Enemies seem to be a little bit like higher level, so to speak. Item needs to grow back. Oh, I guess I must have picked that one. What is here? 2 coins, all right. This old peasant is murmuring and muttering to themselves, occasionally crying out. As you approach, they suddenly fall silent, and apprehension creases their weathered face. Hello, who's that there? What manner of thing are you? Come closer if you're not corrupted. Or is it my Lares back again to show me show this old fool mercy? No need to fear, I'm just a traveler. They contemplate this, their eyes roving over and past you. Evidently they are blind. Not many travelers these days, no. Borders barred and locked like a barn door, so either you're a criminal or something worse. Old Yods had no visitors for many a month, no? None like you, at least. Perhaps there's none left. Ah, cruel winter, why dost thou mock thy sovereign? O Lares, whither have thou flown? Where'd all the people go? To bright lamps and warm fires, to lock and key and warding sign. Ferropolis, that's where they went, stilted and guarded, not to be corrupted, safe in the arms of our king. But old Yod's stubborn, see? Stubborn as a rock. Worked this farm since year 0, or thereabouts. What cares I for sleet or snow, monsters or machines? The king shall protect this house, or all's for naught. The old farmer lapses into silence, occasionally muttering something inscrutable. How long has winter been going on now? Days after day it snows, week after week and month after month. Poor Yod can't sow, can't reap, can't grow. Someone ought to tell the king, but who hears Yod? Only winds and wisps have been his guests since the Laris fled. The old farmer lapses into silence, occasionally muttering something inscrutable. Is there ever a former Darkstar mercenary around here? Darkstar, eh? Surely a creature of the night. Beware, oh thrice beware those who follow such heavenly sirens. Oh star-crossed as they are, sailing for a fate that's written in the sky, for all save them to read. The name rings a bell and the temple's ruined. Come back last year or last decade when the spire still gleamed and songs of joy still echoed under the garlands. The old farmer lapses into silence, occasionally muttering something inscrutable. Alright, take care, old one. So soon, to leave old Yod on his Todd. Ah, but you've been here before, and here you'll be back again, not long, no. He's like a pathologic NPC. So the dialogue here very much reminds me of is pathologic. And given that this seems to be steampunk Russia, kind of fits. I know a platforming challenge when I see one. Ominous bottled vision, a perfect copy of a single vivid dream. These lurid fantasies are the subject of a feverish moral debate in the Union. This one is by B. Morozov and contains scenes of a surreal divinity and a moderate dread. Liquid Nightmare. Look at that. I'm on top. And there's seams. Is there anything in that room? That would be no. That would be there is not anything in that room, no. Okay, well. Still, kind of neat. I have a few more games I want to record to fill in time slots in the future. I need to finish the Zone of the Enders video, which is kind of lagging behind just because I haven't had too much time to work on it. And it is like a very... Like, it's really hard to talk about things that I, like, don't really know if it's really saying much. That's kind of the issue with Zone of the Enders, is it's kind of a game that I don't think has too much interesting stuff to say. Which in and of itself I think is like kind of interesting, but it's of utmost gravity that you immediately report all signs of corruption to the proper authorities in your district. Know these omens: unusual behavior, physical defects, confusion in finding your way through familiar places, mirages of the eye and ear, taste or smell of lilac where there is no lilac. Long live the king, century 0, year 26. Interesting. But yeah, it's like Zone of the Enders is intriguing, and I have like a thesis statement for the video, but it is very much kind of focusing on this idea of like, this is a story that is inherently incomplete and like not clear in its messaging. It's clear in some senses where it's like it's about war being bad and violence and territorial aggression is difficult to deal with, but like it's kind of this incomplete experience of a video game that kind of was one thing until it kind of petered out. And that's always hard to write about. It's like a difficult thing to talk about and be eloquent when you discuss. Introduction to Sixfold Cipher by A. Jong and Pico Bliska. Why Sixfold? The number 6 enjoys many virtues that make it exceptionally suitable for applied cipher magic. 6 is a superior, highly composite number, meaning that it is highly divisible in the comparison to its size. Compare 6... weird. 6 divisible by 1, 2, 3 and itself to 10, which is almost twice as large, yet still has the same number of divisors, 1, 2, 5 and itself. And you'll see what we mean. 6 is also the smallest perfect number, meaning it is equal to the sum of all of its proper divisors, 1, 2, and 3. Perhaps for these reasons, 6-sided shapes, or hexagons, are ubiquitous in the natural world. In the waxen structures and compound eyes of insects, in crystal formations and snowflakes, in the surface of neuron stars, and in foam and froth, formed by bubbling liquid. These other qualities recommend 6 as a number of remarkable occult potency. The number 12 enjoys similar qualities, and is likewise highly divisible by 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and itself. In the late 0th century, anti-Rex, during the God War. Engineers of the old Cardovan Republic indeed considered 12, along with 2, 3, 4, 8, and 60, as an alternate foundation for the cipher-powered war machines that would eventually give rise to the Clockwork Kingdom. However, several factors influenced the adoption of the 6-fold rather than the 12-fold cipher, a fateful decision that would set the pattern for our present glorious age. First, the average human being who has, according to basic statistical principles, slightly fewer than 10 fingers, is able, by using their closed fist to represent the number 0, to count up to 6 numerals with one hand. This made components based on 6-fold easier to assemble and work with for Cardova's mostly unlettered workshop laborers. Second, the Cardovan proto-machinists understood the importance of semio-clausal symmetry, and hence they knew that using 12-fold cipher would require a 12-letter clause. Such long clauses would make it many times more challenging to manufacture mechanical components that could accommodate them without suffering arcane complications such as accretive cross-contagion, echo rot, and oversympathy, while doubtless multiplying the human toll described in the introduction to our first volume. These phenomena and their solutions are explained at length in an excellent publication, An Introduction to Occult Engineering. Third, in the week preceding the final decision of the Cardovan Committee assigned to settle the question, the chairman of the committee performed a private rite of divination using the innards of a small domestic animal. This ritual supposedly advised him to consume a dangerous dosage of powdered wraith mold, a moss-like fungus with trance-inducing qualities traditionally used by some Wiccans as a sacrament. Under this influence, the chairman experienced a vision of the whole cosmos as an infinitely nested arrangement of overwhelmingly symmetrical 6-sided forms, and thereafter successfully persuaded his associates to select 6-fold. Hence, whenever you are overcome by the joy and simplicity of working with 6-fold cipher, you may remind yourself that it is all thanks to the humble wraith mold. Interesting. That's weird. It's weird and interesting. I like that. It's very similar to the urban legend story of how Morrowind's narrative was written, which is that the lead writer locked himself in his apartment and didn't come to work for multiple days and just was high on shrooms writing it the whole time. This disheveled citizen is muttering to themselves as they rake through the mud and muck underneath the town. Hello there. They startle. Oh, hello, mate. Don't mind me. I'm just scratching out a living. You'd be surprised what flushes down here from those cozy folks in Ferropolis. Some might call it junk, but me calls it treasure. Do you actually call it treasure? They shoot you a withering look. Don't be stupid. It's bloody junk. I just say that so towny sorts will give me the time of day. Everyone likes to see a peasant with enterprise. Good hunting to you. That's very funny. Again, I love people with jobs. It's very, very amusing to see someone just be like, it's a living. This is just very quaint. That's an NPC. A dull mechanic voice booms out through the great machine's visor. Edict, halt and beshrive thyself, citizen, for thou standest before a servant of the Clockwork King. How exactly does one beshrive themselves? Pondering, alas, thy query exceeds the remit of this incarnation. Petitions to its majesty may be submitted at the machinarium. Thou art a vagabond of unknown loyalty, therefore trespass not against the king's peace, for thou art watched and thrice watched. All hail its majesty, Machinus Rex, the Clockwork King. Okay. So those are guards. Let's see. The lift is closed due to an investigation. I'm afraid I can't say more. 5 days I've been kipping here now. They say I'm accused of stealing my true name, that I can't enter Ferropolis till the king has resolved my case, but I don't know about any case. I've lived here all my life. They won't tell me anything else because I can't be sure it's really me. They want me to file a petition, but I can't do that until they let me in. It's madness. It's bureaucratic hell. It's like that movie Brazil. I'm learned. Okay, let's see. Clearly, there's something to interact with here, right? Doors shut tight, unless it's opened by something else, which is inherently possible. The lift up to Ferropolis is closed, I guess. I have the hiccups. I always have the hiccups when I record, and it's because I drink water really quickly. Let's go over here. So many lockpicks, I can't carry them all. Oh, there's another one. Those look like glass weapons. Poison shuriken, neat. Here we go. Some cash. You love to see it. Rusty dagger. Poor damage. Daggers are swift and subtle and will do well in the hands of those who possess the same qualities. This, though, has been around a bit too long. The blade feels like it's one good stab away from flaking away completely. I'll have to use some ore to fix that up. Guess I can go up there. How do I get in here? What is this place? I can't get in. How can I not? Why can't I get in? What is this place? How does one enter? There's that door right there. Maybe it's just a place you can't go inside. Shoot. Their eyes go wide as they see you, and they make some kind of occult sign with their hand. King's mercy, how did you get past the wards? They grab a frying pan from a nearby shelf and brandish it unconvincingly. Stay back! In the name of its majesty, I abjure thee. You have no power here. Drop the kitchenware or you'll regret it. You slowly lower the pan. You're not one of them, are you? You're actually traveling out here. Oh, please, your majesty, please watch over this brave soul. Who did you think I was back there? Perhaps a rogue myrmidon, bewitched by the saboteur to disobey the king, or perhaps even a corrupted one. One of the landship workers told me it's spreading hereabouts. I hear them, you know, clawing and hammering at my door every other night. Sometimes it's like they're knocking, sometimes they say things, but I don't listen. I know it's all lies. They grimace. Just mind yourself out there, okay? What do you know of the corruption? It's a foul curse, caused when foolish or treacherous behavior conflicts with the king's magic. At least that's what the Machinist Guild says. I'm at a loss, though. Those people around here make every sacrifice meet every quota. We honor the king every bright and dim. There must be something we're missing, something more we can do. They grimace. Just mind yourself out there, okay? What do you do here? I'm one of the few farmers left out here. I mind the machines, parse the orders from Ferropolis, clean the crystal heads, and watch out for thalmic spillage. Only the machines have gone haywire and we can't plant for all the snow. His Majesty must have reason for this winter. I only wish someone would tell us what it is. They grimace. Just mind yourself out there. Okay, just a little vignette, I guess. Let's teleport back to the start of the area so that I have like an area to actually work from, maybe.